Do not miss this exciting opportunity to hear more about the funding process that comes to growing your portfolio in this new and exciting form of property, which is something that involves from just the backroom hiring. Do make your way right now to this presentation that is starting in the next 30 seconds. Do make your way to our workshop. That we've been trying to raise money from banks to add some rooms and start your own mini property portfolio. You do not want to miss this one that is starting right now about how this organization.
I want to read it as well. I want you to get together. Put your hands together one time. I want you to get together. I want you to get together. Yeah, we're gonna use them both. How are you?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Palesa Ramokone, and I am from an organization called Gauteng Partnership Fund, and I will just be presenting to you guys on our Kasi for Real funding program. So my topic for today is called Real Estate Funding Opportunities Available for the Township Development in Gauteng. And we will be speaking to the Kasi for Real funding program that the GPF is currently providing. I will just be giving you guys a brief background on who the GPF is. The Gauteng Partnership Fund is an agency of the Department of Human Settlements in Gauteng. We were founded in 2002. We are 100% owned by the Gauteng Department of Human Settlements, and we deal mostly with the funding of affordable housing developments, student accommodation developments, social housing, and as well as rental housing for your more established property developers. Today we are just going to focus on the Kasi for Real funding program. So the Kasi for Real funding program is a new funding program that was given to the GPF to implement on behalf of the Gauteng Department of Human Settlements. It targets homeowners who basically have space in their backyards in the township and are looking to find ways to generate additional income by developing additional units at the back of their houses. We look at a minimum of 6 units that you will be able to develop at the back of your house. We are also targeting developments where the developers that qualify to go into the Kasi for Real funding program, they will have to source some of their building materials from their local distributors. So for instance, your bricks, your cement, you need to order from your local suppliers within that specific township. The aim of this program in general is to just enhance the development of backyard units and also to formalize the development of backyard units within the townships. We are also trying to assist individuals within the township to also enable themselves to generate additional income with the current assets that they own. In terms of the qualifying criteria, the Kasi for Real funding program will be provided to residents of the township within the jurisdiction of Gauteng. The residents should have a title deed of the property, and like I had mentioned prior to say, we would look at residents who are willing to develop at minimum 6 units at their backyard. So just to give a clearer picture in terms of what we expect. So you would have a house co-locationing or in the township where you've got space at the back. You would then build those units, but your house will still remain. So basically at the end of your loan term, because what we are providing is a loan, you would be what we normally refer to as stand. If I can just give you guys a clear picture of what we are trying to provide to our citizens. We currently have identified around 20 townships. However, the funding is not limited to those 20 townships. So we would look at your areas such as Atteridgeville, Soshanguve, which is in Pretoria, and then we would also look at your townships like Ratanda, Katlehong, which is in Ekurhuleni, as well as Tembisa, and then we would also look at your other townships which lies within in Soweto, like your Zola and Orlando. In terms of the implementation of the Kasi for Real, this is just the funding criteria or funding parameters for the Kasi for Real program. We provide a loan, therefore you would need to repay whatever amount that you would be applying to us. We provide a 15-year loan term for the Kasi for Real program. You would be required to then put in an equity contribution of a minimum 3%. The equity contribution is fully reliant on the viability of the project. And then we would also charge a standard JIBAR rate, a standard rate, interest rate of JIBAR +1 throughout the entire loan term. In terms of the rentals, we do not specify what rentals we require, but however, we will be guided by your market analysis in terms of what rental we will request for the specific project. And then with regards to the securities, the GPF will reserve the right to register a mortgage bond over the property should the developer default in their repayments. In terms of us actually empowering the developer, we offer the developers who qualify within the Kasi for Real funding program a training and development program, which means that once ukena within the program, we will then take all those developers and then we will provide them with an 8-week course where they will be taught on the essentials or fundamentals of the property industry, where you will then do a short course, which will be an 8-week short course that will provide training on property development. It will provide training on property management, where you will be taught briefly on how to compile a business plan, the essential importance of rental collections, maintenance of those properties, and just general house rules. We will also provide training on the financial management aspect of your project or your development, where you would look at the importance of repaying your loan facility and also assist you in terms of viewing your project as an asset or a liability. In the case where an applicant is a senior citizen within the township, the senior or has a disability, then the applicant will have an opportunity to nominate a beneficiary who will then partake in that short course on their behalf. The Kasi for Real program is quite an exciting program that we intend on implementing with quite eagerness. Therefore, we urge you guys to take it upon yourselves to actually submit your funding applications and make use of the current assets that you guys have in terms of the land that you guys have. Thank you very much. Sorry, for more information, please, you're more than welcome to contact myself on the number on the screen, and then you can also send through your emails to kasiforreal@gpf.org.za. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll take questions, sorry.
Remember, if you work up big, then whichever you get to east, let's take Suwit to Osmuti. So it's 156. Because we need 200 is maximum. If it's not like 250, it's good meter.
So we need to remember it also go up. Depending on what your municipality